Skeleton fellows, how are you guys doing on this lovely night? I got one, well, I only have that right now. Let's say I have one video, but I can't edit it because my computer's broke. So, my gaming computer, the one that has all my footage on it, broke. Oops. But, that ain't what this video is about. I have a question for you lovely fellows and fellows out there. The new OBS, the 1995 Chevy OBS I bought. Here's the options. I need some options. It's just a quick, short, sweet, to the point video. Option A, that truck can be a second channel truck all the way. We can do the build strictly on the second channel, or we can do it on both channels, give you guys the videos sooner than do on the first channel. We'll see. It's up to you guys. I want to know what your guys' opinions are on that aspect. Here's my second one of your guys' opinion on something. So that truck is going to be analysis like you guys said. Do we go all the way and do we fucking put a posi in it and all that stuff? Because the truck don't have a posi. I can get a posi in probably pretty cheap. And do we leave that Quicksilver B&F shifter in the car? Do we leave it in the car, the truck? As you guys know, I have a 6-year-old, so if I get with another woman, you'll have to ride in the center. But that truck's not like that. I kind of have a Corvette for more personal, use, more day-to-day sort of driving. That truck's pretty much going to be kind of a beater drag truck, No thrills. I mean, I want to do it budget. I've already done a budget LS, but I want to do this one. That one was done right, but there's a few things I did that I can improve off of, like fuel pump, things of that nature. And I think I have less than $1,500 in that LS swap. This one's even going to be cheaper because I didn't have to buy the damn engine. So, I'll only pay $200 for that engine and transmission, but that's besides the point. So yeah, what do you guys think? There is tons of stuff coming. There's getting ready to actually be an LS build on the main channel because stuff's covered up with Project Gramps' valve cover and oil pan. But we're getting ready to do an LS swap on a Suburban, 82 Suburban. That's what that 6 HT is going in. And yeah, so I don't know. Oh, hey Richie buddy, we'll do some just for you, Bubba. See this? See how nice it looks? See how it don't look like fucking... See how it just don't look shitty? Doesn't look like powder coating. When you rub it, it doesn't come off. See that? That's how your engine's supposed to look. But you got to take time. Time, clean things up, paint them. I haven't even gotten to this yet. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Or if you guys say just strictly first channel it and be done like we do all the other ones. But I would like to I am going to start sprinkling in car content. A lot of the old stuff, we'll sprinkle it over here. A lot of the older videos. And then I'm slowly going to bring more automotive content. I think it'd be kind of cool to do this on the second channel here, just for you guys. As you guys don't know, what I'm talking about is go to the main channel, or I might have another channel too. I went and picked up a week or so ago a 1995 Chevy short bed, regular cab, 2-wheel drive Chevy truck. We're going to put a 5.3 with a stage 2 cam. Sloppy stage 2 cam. Stage 2 cam, a 4L60E, and just make it a really, see how quick we go from a $300 truck to a $2,000 truck or more. Because those trucks, for those of you who don't know, that are rust-free, with new Capricorn rockers, bed, all that stuff, they fetch a decent money. Especially OBSs, because 15 years ago, nobody cared about it. When I was growing up, that's all you see was OBS. I rarely saw a square body on the road, or a 70 Camaro. Or the days of that stuff was starting to dwindle down. Even C4 Camaros, I don't remember seeing tons of them on the road either. So, but I've never seen square bodies, S10s, you might have seen a G body every now and then. You see a lot of 3rd and 4th gen Camaros. A lot of them. But the OBSs, dude, I grew up, that's what I saw. Hell, Dad had lots of them. Now, I grew up also with Ford Rangers because my grandfather, he liked his Ford Rangers. Until we got him into a Mopar and he loves his truck now. But that's besides the point. Stay tuned on the main channel. Project Gramps will be coming soon, along with Dad's Skylark. There's actually these parts right here that Bagger Rag shows us. Check these out. Check these out. Rear tubular control arms for Dad's Skylark. They're adjustable. They are made in Japan or one of the countries like that. So no quality's probably not the best, but for $250 versus $1,500, we're gonna see what we get. And then I'll keep Dad's old stuff just in case we need to go back. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. So there is gonna be a video coming tomorrow, a full test, which will be Friday, on this right here. This Tool Shop 6 amp reciprocating saw, or as I call it, a sawzall, or sawzall because it sawzall. Or if I'm really pissed off when I'm using it, I call it the I'm not asking anymore. But that for $24, I need a new one because my DeWalt took a shit and 20-volt DeWalt. It's done for. I need to buy a brushless one. But for now, hopefully I get 2 or 3 jobs out of this one, and you know, see you guys next time. Oh yeah, like I said, Project Gramps, come and check this out. Ah! Hey Rich, get ready to do a timer change. Oh no, it'll never run again. But that's for Project Gramps. Probably the only engine, you guys, out of all the engines I've ever built that I'm putting stock components back in, like stock, you know, non-double roller tiny chains and things of that nature. Like, for instance, over here on my pegs, I have 2 of these. This one's for a small block, double roller. Got a big block one over here. I like double rollers. If you're gonna do it. But Project Gramps, for those of you that don't know, I'll just give you guys a quick brief, and then we'll end the video. Project Gramps is a 1963 almost said Pontiac, I'm an idiot, Plymouth Valiant V200 that I got on some work Dad was doing. I traded my half of the labor for the car, because the guy was going to send it to the junkyard. He was going to send it to the junkyard. Wife wanted it out of there when it got back. He was going to send it to the junkyard. I could not see sending that any classic car, any more even 4-doors, to the junkyard unless they're just gone. That car was far from gone. Car had plenty of life left in it. I got it. My grandpa came over. I forgot what he came over for. He came over for something. Probably just hang out. And he came over, him and my grandma, and my grandpa was looking at the blue one. And I was like, hey, Grandpa, come check this one out. And I got him talking, and he really liked it. So I've since decided to build this one and give it to him. Because I always told him, pick that up in a minute. When I got rich, if I ever got rich, I'd buy him a house or something. Just because the man means a lot to me, him and my grandma, and my aunt, and my dad, and pretty much all my family. They mean a great deal to me. But anyway, you got some stuff cool that he hasn't seen yet, so he'll show you guys something. So alrighty, you guys. So those of you who don't know, my grandpa is him and my dad are my 2 biggest heroes in life. And so I'm building this car for him, right? So for those of you that don't know, my grandpa was in the 101st Airborne. Vietnam era, he never saw combat. He joined in 74, got out in, I think, 78. And he was in the 101st Airborne. I think it was 101st. So these are going to go on the valve cover. That, as my grandpa calls it, the screaming chicken. It's a screaming eagle. And then this. I don't know how well you guys can read that, but it says Gramps. So it's going to go something like this on the valve cover. Just something special to make it, you know, unique. And then on the day that we deliver it to him, hopefully sometime in the spring, I want to get a plate made up with this, and I want to get the year he joined, the year he got out, on the plate and put it on the front of the car. Because once I do this car will never go anywhere. And to be honest with you guys, you guys are ever hoping for a V8 swap in that car, it'll never happen. Once it's his, and it'll stay that way. And when he finally passes to the great beyond, I'll put his dog tags in it, and I'll leave it alone. And it wouldn't matter to outlaw gas. There's a couple cars around here that, even if for some reason gas went out, which it's not, but if it did, I would never get rid of. Not in a million years. Just because sentimental value. But yeah, so let me know about that, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's gonna be really cool. And he don't know about this yet. The guy, he don't watch this channel. My grandmother knows about it, but that's it. So I think that's gonna be cool. I think it should probably tear him up a little bit. He's my gramps, and then it's gonna go something like this. So let's see you guys around. It's gonna go something like that. Get you out of the driveway because we don't need that no more. Something like that. And then Dad said put stickers on, not cleaned up because it's been sitting there and getting dusty, and clear it, and then that should look good on there. But yeah, so stay tuned for all this junk. Anybody need any headers for I think they fit a 75 to 79 Nova. They're in nice shape. I cleaned them and painted them myself, and I wrapped them up in that because it's easier to have two headers wrapped up like that than to have them just stored around here just sitting getting beat up. So, but yeah, part number is 2239. They actually don't make these headers no more, which are a shocker. And when they did make these headers were $800. It's a lot. Tell you guys what, the most headers I've ever spent on it, the most I've ever spent on headers, you guys, was I think it was $400 or $500 for a set of hooker headers, because I love hooker headers. For one, I like saying I have hookers under my hood. I know, childish, but but so I bought those, right? And I'm looking back, I should have bought Doug's or one of the ones that actually fit well, because they don't fit worth a shit on that car. They say it's a direct bolt-in. Newsflash: no headers are a direct bolt-in. You know what they say, because those weren't a direct bolt-in. And power steering's even going to be worse if you got power steering on the car's manual, so it's fine. But looking back, if we do a 340, which I have over here in the corner, right there in that plastic bag, behind them jeans, which are rags, but behind that, that's a 340 crank, a forged, I think I ran the numbers a couple years back, forged 340 crank. It was actually in a 70s 318 that I got off a guy, and I had an Elderbrock cam and stuff, and I sold the cam, but that crank's been sitting over because one of these days I'm going to get a 340, and a 73 was the last year you could have got a 340 in an A-body like that. So I'm going to shove it in that car just because you get more horsepower of the Magnum, like it says, unless you build like a W2 340 or something wild. But because there's no replacement for displacement, remember that. But I think it'd be cool to have a 73 Dart with 340. But the car's not stock. The car's never going to be put back to stock. So that being said, hopefully you guys like and subscribe. And for those of you that might be seeing these Nerf guns here, yeah, me and my son sometimes have Nerf wars out here in the garage because that's his cover, and that door leaning up was mine. And he whacked me in right here a couple times. That hurt. I thought he loved me a lot more than that. But see you guys next time. As always, bye-bye. Oh yeah, get out there and do something, Barry. We need content, man. You too, Rich. I mean, what the fuck's up with that fucked up light in your fucking apartment? Like, talk about slumlords.